Hello everyone and welcome back to a week of what is predominantly transitional gameplay here. Again, as I said yesterday with Spelunky, I am not sure what game I'm going to move into for my next series, or what exactly is going on next. So I have decided to jump into a game. I decided to kind of make this week a revisiting week. And what better game for a revisiting week than a run of Binding of Isaac, because this is one of my favorite games of all time. And it's not one that I have played on the channel quite as extensively as many others. Crack the Sky is a horrible active item, especially compared to the D6. But you know what? A little red attack fly, not so bad. But yeah, so this week I think is going to be a lot of more revisiting games than starting anything new. I know both Gods Will Be Watching and Crypt of the Necrodancer are coming out soon, and those are both games that I am very much looking forward to showing off on the channel a bit. So I am not sure, but it is very possible that we will kind of stick in this transitional phase until, I'm able to get one of those to show off. Other than that, I'm not really sure where I'll be headed exactly. I could have got another reroll on that attack fly, but you know what, red attack fly is pretty good, so I will not complain. But yeah, we're going to be kind of switching things up a little bit, going from a consistent series to kind of just jumping into a variety of games. I'm thinking we'll probably see some Our Darker Purpose this week, some FTL. Not positive exactly what I'll be recording this week, but if I had to put my money on something, I would guess we're going to see some of both of those. Those are very much fitting games to be shown off in a kind of return to games week. Oh man, Attackfly is just tearing Famine apart. Oh, that's what I get for staying so close to him. But regardless, we get a cube of meat, which is the only thing we could have gotten. We move down to the next floor, and hopefully we'll be able to get some keys so we can check out the item rooms. Or the item room and the shop if we get money. No such luck yet. We can use a bomb to get to this chest. I think it's actually kind of a nice idea though to just kind of mix things up for a while. Instead of doing one consistent series, just jump into a variety of games. And kind of have some fun with some games that maybe I haven't played as much as I would like to lately due to limited time and due to the fact that my recording has all been on 1001 spikes. It'll be nice to kind of jump back into a little bit more variety. And I've got no problem with that. We will see where the week takes us in terms of recordings, but as a whole, right now the plan is to just kind of stick with a little bit more varying structure, stick with a little bit more just ridiculous stuff showing off like we did with Spelunky yesterday, and my horrible speedrunning attempts. And that's about where we're at right now. Of course, I did take less than 3 because a health upgrade is going to be very useful, especially fighting Famine on the first floor in terms of encouraging our ability to take deals with the devil if they appear. And I would like to take as many deals with the devil as possible. If you have played enough Isaac, you are pretty much at the point where you should know that the more deals with the devil you take that you are actually capable of taking, the higher you make your odds of winning. There are exceptions to that rule, but for the most part, if you take a lot of deals with the devil, you're going to make yourself have the best chances to do well. Oh, I took a hit, so we're probably not going to get a deal with the devil on this floor. Still good to get the health upgrade toward it, but we're probably not going to get it on this floor. Gertie Jr. is one of those bosses I either do really well against, or I mess up quite poorly. And this is seeming to be one of the times where I do quite poorly. Yep. So, likely no deal with the devil. No deal with the devil indeed. But we got another HP upgrade. By the time we can get one on the next floor, we should be in a position where we have enough health to not only take both deals with the devil, but to take them and have some health left over, which is of course a benefit, because if we don't get any spirit hearts, it could be rather annoying that we cannot take them all if we get to their 2 heart deals. So having that extra heart is actually quite a benefit. Let's put a bomb here, check if it's a secret room. That it is, and we get 6 cents. We are getting close to the point where the shop becomes viable. Of course, we need keys as well. We are very, very short on keys thus far. The only one we've gotten actually has been the one we used to go to the item room there. We did find another one as well. We would have needed to use a bomb to get it. Much like we had to use a bomb to get the chest that had the key and the 5 cents we had already. But on the other hand, consumable drops not happening all that much is annoying, but not necessarily the worst thing. We did get a Curse of the Labyrinth, which is unfortunate. It's going to cut the amount of shops we have by 1, as well as... oh, that was really stupid damage to take. As well as it's going to cut our chances of deals with the devil by 1. So I'm not a big fan of the fact that we just got this floor in particular, but... as long as we get keys to go to the item room, we're okay. And that's kind of the moral of the story here. Let's just kill all these things. I said kill, not sit there and look at. Thank you. We're essentially trying to find our way to the item rooms. Probably more so the boss rooms, honestly, due to the fact that we don't have any keys currently. If we could find our way to the boss room, we would be in good shape. Kind of trying to sneak my attack fly in there a bit. Took a little bit of a stupid hit, but we didn't get hit by one of the little chubs. We got hit by one of the guys themselves, which is much less concerning because they only do half a heart of damage instead of a full heart. These bomb dudes can be annoying, but we took care of it in good time. And we reach a dead end, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping this would be the right path to the boss. It looked like it could be. Oh, but we did get a key, so this dead end was very much worthwhile. Very, very much worthwhile. Now, chances are the bosses are going to be over on the right side. We're going to see how this room here connects. See if we can go about getting there from the path that we're currently on. Of course, we're just bleeding through potential rerolls since we haven't found any of our item rooms or boss rooms or anything yet. But that is to be expected on an XL floor when you don't have map or compass. We did get a second key, so we can now go to both item rooms, and we find our first one, which means that we will hopefully be able to get something good here. Penny, we are almost at enough money to make the shop worthwhile. Spelunker's Hat, I'm going to reroll. Spelunker's Hat is actually a pretty good item, but at the same time, I don't know if it's worth taking at the moment. Same thing with Lard, it's a good HP up, which of course I just said it's hard to pass up, but at the same time it is a speed down and we have gotten pretty much no stat increases except for health up so far. I would really prefer something that's going to increase either my tiers or my damage over something that's going to lower my speed and increase my health. Well, that's definitely worth a bomb. Definitely worth another bomb as well, I guess. There we go. We have plenty of money now. And we're gonna head into this room, see what we got against these spiders. Spider bros, come on. Oh, come on. I hate you spiders. We did get another key, so we are actually going to be able to go to our shop. Okay, well that was bound to happen. And that worked out well. Now the question is, I think what we do here is we go to the item room, we fight one room, and then we do the two bosses. That is going to give us what we need to get into, and to have a reroll ready by the deal with the devil room. And I'm not feeling like taking Lard right now. Lemon Mishap, obviously, much, much worse than Lard in every way possible. That is the worst item in the game. Very easy to argue. So, unfortunate reroll, but it's bound to happen sometimes. Luck can't always fall in your favor. Oh, I just lost my half a spirit heart. That's actually unfortunate, because that means that if we take any damage against the boss, we're going to lose chances at deal with the devil. Not necessarily make it impossible to get, just have a much, much lower odds of getting it. Another bomb is not a bad thing to pick up. And now let's go fight our two bosses. We are interested in this demon beggar here. I will probably be going after him once I am done with the floor, to blow off a lot of my health. Pestilence can be a jerk when you first start the fight against him. Sometimes his initial bombs are just like perfectly placed, even if his later ones are kind of haphazard. Now the good thing, of course, is this is probably, unless we fight Gertie next, which we can't actually because this is catacombs, not caves, I would say this is the harder of the bosses that we could fight right now. Pestilence is rather easy, but he is also easy to accidentally take very, very chance damage by, because occasionally his bombs work like wonders. We just use a bomb there, mostly just to speed things up. You know, I could have sat there and shot him with tears all day. Didn't really feel like, you know, spending that much time on what should be a relatively quick boss fight. So we dropped a single bomb, it did a lot of damage to him, and now we're just kind of filling out the remainder with our tears. He is a lot less of a threat now that he's not spawning the little silkworms, and he is dead. We get our second cube of meat, which is going to help our damage a bit again in this next fight. And we get to fight the husk, or the hollow, that's what I'm looking for. Or no, this is Husk, I believe. It's been a while since I've spent time naming the bosses in Isaac. Oh my god, the damage. Well, there goes our deal with the devil chances. This champion version is actually being rather a pain in the neck, which is rare. That helped. I wish we had done that earlier so I wouldn't have taken stupid damage and probably lost my deal with devil chances, but c'est la vie. More damage right at the end there. Okay, let's go play Demon Beggar and then re-roll our item room. Unfortunate that we did not get the deal with the devil there. I played poorly, let's be honest, but also kind of a little bit of crappy luck that he was spawning so consistently. A lot of times he will do a lot more of the shot attacks, which are very easy to take care of. When you have low damage, when he's spawning a lot of stuff, it can be a little bit tough. The Empress. Oh, come on. You dick. You asshole little demon beggar. And I guess that's why you're a demon, but I mean, I just gave you almost all my health. Celtic Cross is not an item I'm particularly fond of. It's not a bad item, don't get me wrong. It is certainly one that has its uses that does pay off in certain situations. But all things considered, it's not one that I would pick up just for the fact that it's there, if that makes sense. If I have a chance to reroll it, if the other item room isn't bad, we may end up just rerolling that and going with something else. Got enough time to take that guy out. There we go. Another penny is not bad. Let's head this way. We should be getting rather close to our second item room, which will determine a lot of how we finish this floor off. Gotta be very careful here, seeing as a single one of these could kill me. We did get a heart out of it, so that's not a bad thing. We found an arcade. Arcade could be useful. I like arcades. Oh, let's be honest, it's less of an arcade, more of a casino. Let's play these guys a bit, see if we can't get some hearts out of it. Of course, I would love to play the blood bank, get ourselves some... God damn it. Of course, I would like to play the blood bank, get ourselves some more health. But at the same time, I think that we've already put in a lot of time with the Demon Beggar, and he could give us a really good item. So let's see what we can get here. We get a card, the world. Guess we might as well pop that, see where everything else is. Okay. Okay, game. I see what you're saying. I do. Now I just need the health back to get to a point of viability here. Could use that to go to the secret room. I'm just going to use my bomb instead. Save ourselves some walking. If I do this right and we are fighting greed in the shop, we're going to have at most 2 more rerolls on the floor. Just explode for me. Come on. Pill. Full health. Excellent. Okay, we are moving on from this. What did we leave behind in there? We left the Empress card. Not a big deal. Not going to go back for that right now. We will be back to the arcade, assuming everything goes as expected on the rest of this floor. But right now our concern is getting to this other item room and the shop and seeing what we get. Obviously, Mom's Knife is a huge help. It is not a guaranteed victory, mind you, because we don't have much in the way of damage ups. But it is also very much an indicator of success that we might be able to pull this run off. That was a very, very reluctant to give up his item Demon Beggar, but in the end it was worth the health we paid, especially after finding that full health pill, which may have even been a bad trip that we got reversed due to having low health. Bomb right there, which makes me want to go for this even more. See, we get Bomb Penny Penny. Guardian Angel I will take. Of course, the temptation is to go back to that item room and reroll, but I'm just going to reroll the shop. We get the compass, well worth it. I was actually expecting to fight Greed there, so I'm kind of happy that turned out the way it did. And now if we can get through these next 3 rooms and they all have combat, we can reroll the item room as well, and then everybody is happy. We get a key out of that. We do have combat in this room as well, that's good. Just took some stupid damage. I really can't wait for the stacking of Mom's Knife and Brimstone in Rebirth. The fact they're going to stack with pretty much any item, especially with the new one that was announced, the Ludovico technique, I believe. I'm not sure how it's pronounced actually, but especially with that one where it's just going to become the knife is yours to move around the screen separate from Isaac, is going to be incredible. Just because you can hover the knife over enemies endlessly instead of having to toss it. But let's be honest, the Brimstone Mom's Knife combo that fires a laser that just kind of shoots a ton of, well, a laser of knives, let's put it that way. That's going to be real nice to give a shot to. See what we can get out of the arcade here. We're going to mess around with it for a while. Good, good. Keep feeding my gambling habit. Keep feeding it. I can't believe I just took a hit to that fly. I am an idiot. 3 cents puts us almost back where we started. But really I would like hearts or pills or cards. Any of those 3 things I would be happy with. If you could give some to me, I would appreciate a game. More money just means I can keep gambling a bit longer. Fly Love wouldn't be a bad thing. Of course we didn't get it. Full heart. Okay. After this we're going to play with the blood bank a bit. Assuming that this doesn't pay out. It did not. Let's go blood bank it up a bit. See what we can get out of here. I am willing to play very risky. If there's one thing I do in Isaac, it is play it as risky as possible. No sign of a health up yet. But that doesn't mean give up. If that fly had killed me, I'd have been the saddest man. Oh my god. How did it get through the Guardian Angel, the Cube of Meat, the Attack Fly, and my knife, and just managed to walk right in and hit me? I mean, come on, Fly. Come on. I would really appreciate some hearts. Some hearts, not some keys, not some money, some hearts. Game! That's telepills. So here's what happened there. I saw that bomb, that troll bomb, and I was like, man, I need to find a way to get away from this that's not going to trap me in a corner. And then I went, oh wait, I have telepills. Let me just start moving to keep it going, and then to get it away from the door and the machines. And then I'm going to hit Q, teleport away, and everything will still be okay when I get back. And then I forgot to hit Q. So I was actually planning on going to that corner and dragging the bomb over there. The problem was I didn't teleport away as I planned to, with the pills that were actively in my Q slot. And then I died. Well, I guess that's gonna do it for this episode of Isaac. We had a decent thing going for us there, but my failure to press the button that I was planning to press has kind of resulted in this being cut a bit shorter than planned. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you enjoy this week of a little bit of a look back at a bunch of games. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you on the next one. Take care, everyone, and have a good one. Later.